In 1812, on a small point of land near the water in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, a stone was found. It wasn't just any stone. It was carved, marked with symbols no one could easily explain. The man who found it was Richard Fletcher, a British Army surgeon who had settled in Yarmouth just a few years earlier in 1809. The stone was discovered near the shoreline, and for decades it remained on display on Fletcher's property. For 60 years, people came and looked at it and wondered. Eventually, the stone was moved into the care of the town and later came into the possession of Samuel Ryerson before finally finding its way to the Yarmouth Library. It was even intended for the Provincial Museum, but due to a clerical error, it was never sent. And so it stayed. But the real mystery wasn't where the stone is. It's what was written on it. In 1884, an academic paper suggested the markings were runes, Viking. And in 1889, George Brown, in his History of Yarmouth, supported that idea. The theory grew. By 1934, some believed the stone had been inscribed under the command of Leif Erikson, a message left by Norse explorers who had reached these shores 1,000 years ago. But not everyone agreed. Other interpretations began to surface. Some believed the symbols were Basque. Others said Greek. Some claimed the markings were Hungarian, part of an ancient runic script from Eastern Europe. And some even suggested Japanese. But like every theory, it remains unproven. Then in 1943, another theory emerged, that the stone may not be European at all, but indigenous, a local origin overlooked in the rush to connect it to distant lands. And that is where the mystery remains. One stone, many voices, and no agreement. Today, the Yarmouth Rune Stone still exists in the Yarmouth County Museum. It's still held on display, studied, and quietly debated, not as a solved puzzle, but as a question that's refused to settle. What do you think?